that's another way to start the podcast.
That's not. No. It's not. It's just not. It's not. We're not doing that.
Please stop.
Welcome to
Please
the
just stop.
podcast.
Hey!
Oh, right. Okay, we'll go with that. Wow.
Okay.
Sam's a freak, everybody. Absolute freak. But he's single for you, ladies.
I'm
This is the special podcast.
Sam, Dave's the starter.
Yeah, this is.
Hey
Oh.
guys, welcome to the special podcast.
Oh god, you can have your own show somewhere else, not with us ever.
Yeah.
Don't put it on the internet. Please put yourself.
Go home, son.
And on that great, terrifying note of Sam, this is the Randycast, and I'm your host Dave, and we are going
Randycast
to
podcast.
Randycast podcast,
Yeah.
episode 2. Yep. And we're going to be discussing this week Sonic the Hedgehog, games that you want, Star Wars, and more games.
Okay.
And we have Phil, Sam, and CB, also known as Kid Bandit.
Yeah.
And the Randy Bandit.
And Sam.
Summarize.
I've said so.
Just to jump right in, I actually heard something about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Summarize, Gamgee.
I heard
Yeah.
that the original graphic design of Sonic the Hedgehog was that shit that fans complained about how he looked, and one particular fan even made his own version of Sonic the Hedgehog and said, I did this in 10 minutes, so why does yours suck? And apparently they remade the look of him completely.
Yep.
That is
I
correct.
heard that, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, they've sent the animators back to the drawing board. Well, not
Fair.
drawing board, but, like, had to redesign the whole fucking Sonic situation.
Yeah, they must have had that design already, because how quickly it was to come out with the new design. They must have had the other design.
Yeah, probably like, oh yeah, that looks like unique and new, and then they put it out. It's like fired.
Yeah. But like, honestly, the first draft
That
when it came
was,
out was
so.
absolutely
It's weird,
terrible.
isn't it? It looked a bit creepy, to be honest.
It did.
He was
it
too
did.
tall.
It looked like it was going to be like an 18, like Happy Murder Times or whatever.
Did ya? Oh my god.
That's the vibe I got from that Sonic. That
I
first
felt
one.
like he was too tall. The character was too tall. His eyes were too
Yeah.
small.
Weird body,
It was just
kind of like human.
Yeah.
Like,
it was just a mess, wasn't it? Really.
God. Ugh.
As soon as I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer coming out, I was like, "Oh, I'm actually quite excited." Then I saw Sonic, I thought, my excitement's now gone.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's just going to become a trend now. Like, you're going to get different studios bringing, turning game characters into live action films.
"Oh, just wait to Space Invaders HD. Oh,
Oh,
that'd be a hell of a film."
There's Pikachu, Detective Pikachu. Then there's this Sonic the Hedgehog. There was Wreck-It Ralph, wasn't there?
Yeah, that was a good film though.
I can literally I can picture a Kirby movie right now. Honestly, I have a feeling that's going to happen.
I've heard that Detective Pikachu's actually supposed to be quite good. That's what I've
That's
heard. But,
I don't know what to think about that because
wait, have you seen it?
no,
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard what Pikachu sounds like with Ryan Reynolds' voice, and I'm not a fan.
What would you expect him to
That's
say?
like at first, like I was off put by like Ryan Reynolds playing Pikachu. Basically, just sounds like Deadpool in Pikachu, and I'm like, But then now I'm like coming to the terms where like it's Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I get that, but
Yeah.
voice doesn't suit him. Like, when I was watching the trailer, I saw Pikachu and a little kid on screen, and I heard Ryan Reynolds' voice. It didn't sound like it was coming from Pikachu. That's how much it didn't suit it.
Well, on that note, actually, I thought I was about to see Pikachu last night because I went to movies with Morgan, who's one of our friends. But it turns out, as a matter of fact, that I went to see that new horror. I think it's called La Laura, something like that. It was horrible. The shock I got when I realised that it wasn't Pikachu. It's just, and not only that, it was like one of these. It was distinctly horrifying, the horror movie. Like a lot of horror movies have a certain amount of predictability about them. Like if it's daylight, you're relatively safe, or if you're around people, you're relatively safe. Nope, they just chucked all of that out the window and made it just completely horrifying. It was brilliant and horrible at the same time.
Phil, I've got a
Um,
question for you. How long into it did you realise, actually, this is not Pikachu?
Reason, Seeps. I couldn't hear you then. You cut off.
How long into the movie did it take for you to realise it wasn't Pikachu?
Well, if I hadn't have seen the like little screen previous to the movie that tells you exactly what you're about to see, I'd have actually said it might have took me a solid 5 minutes. There was an era of like, this seems like a happy movie for the first 5 minutes, and then it went insanely. And this is the other thing about it as well. Horror movies build up the suspense slowly. Nope, this one just went straight into it.
That sounds
But-
good.
But the first 5 minutes were like happy. I was like, oh, maybe it's not going to be so bad. And then you see it, and you're like, oh my god, that's terrifying. Like, it was horrible, horrible. And yeah,
Disappointing, Phil. Disappointing.
I was with Morgan and Nia, and I shot myself like a little girl. I will
Proud of
openly
you.
admit that.
Proud
Thank
of
you.
You know, it takes a man to be a girl, to own up to being a girl.
Oh, I was 100%
It
a
takes
little
a man
girl.
to
I was
shit
hiding
himself.
under my jumper.
It takes a
Only
man to
real
shoot
men
himself.
cry.
Not you, Sam. You'll never be a real man. No matter how
You're right about Sonic, by the way. I've actually seen a photo of him. That looks creepy as fuck.
The best thing,
I feel
the
like
best
you
thing
walk down
about that
a
film
dodgy
is
alleyway, we'd offer you like ketamine.
Huh?
Do you think if you like if you went down a dodgy alleyway and he was there, do you think he'd offer you ketamine?
Yeah, he does look like he's on drugs. Like, literally.
That's a segue to Sonic. He looked like he was on drugs because he was tall. He took some growth spurt tablets. Now he's huge. His eyes are too small. And he just didn't
Yeah.
suit him. Yeah, he just didn't. I don't think his feet were big enough either.
the
No.
the best thing
That's
about
me
the
being picky.
movie, the best thing about this movie is the fact that Jim Carrey is playing Dr. Eggman.
Oh, I can't stand
Oh,
Jim
yeah.
Carrey.
Not what?
Oh, don't be like
Right,
that.
I find him
What's
annoying.
wrong with Jim Carrey?
No, it's
Why?
just-
He was the
He's annoying.
greatest comedian of the 90s, I'll have you know.
I wouldn't say greatest.
Oh, heck,
Yeah, he was.
I wouldn't
You-
say greatest.
fucking Wally Posy.
I would.
Well, you can. That's your opinion. I don't think he is.
Well, who
I-
would you say? Then?
Not him.
Who was then in the 90s? Go on.
Robin Williams.
Nah.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
He did a lot more serious.
Well,
There
let's
is
have them both have like a comedy off. They should
Robin
like
Williams
both-
would be more funny.
like right now. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Jim Carrey's a physical comedian too, as
Yeah,
well. So.
But the way he acts, though, it makes me cringe watching it.
Ah, he doesn't have a bad comedy movie.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Did you just say Jim Carrey?
Oh,
was bad?
I mean, in the 90s he doesn't.
Yeah, but I say he has plenty.
Yeah, in the 90s he doesn't.
Yeah,
Like, one of the best
He's
comedies of all time, yeah, is Liar Liar.
And Papa Penguin.
No.
Wait a minute. I just want to show you a little photo, guys. I can't really show the podcasters, but I can show you this photo. Just print screen that.
Right, you didn't have this already prepped. You've like built up this whole anticipation.
Yeah,
now
we're talking about Sonic, and we went on to Jim
Still
Car-
having like dirty photos for us.
No, well, surprisingly, it's not dirty, but maybe
Mine's
later,
quite
guys.
surprising.
Maybe later.
Keep it to yourself.
Keep it clean.
I will keep it clean.
And the sock incident, no, Phil, I don't want that to be repeated.
We don't. No, we really don't, Phil. We really don't.
It wasn't a sock, CB. It wasn't a sock.
Was it a puppet?
You don't want to know.
Well, that clears how much we like Sonic. Started
Yeah,
talking about
Sonic was just it was just really much of a disaster. But it's a good thing they've gone back and fixed it.
They did it really quickly though, didn't they?
Yeah,
It
because
got absolutely smashed.
They probably have a few designs. Maybe they were anticipating like like people attacking back.
But if they were anticipating, why the hell did they come out with it anyway?
Maybe they couldn't decide on one design, so they just went with like
The worst
random
design.
Well, they randomly picked
Yeah.
it out and it was the worst design.
They put the
obviously.
hands over their eyes and goes, "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo."
Yeah,
But,
No, it's just like we had this boy we went to school with. I'm not gonna name his full name, but let's just say Ryder would ring a few bells. Well, the tall version on the left, with his shoddy, like sort of greasy hair and his lanky legs, and that really weird, opaque kind of look on his face, just brings me back to old memories.
Phil,
He suits being
Phil,
on the right.
Phil,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
yeah, what's this about?
What are you on about, Phil?
But I was talking about a certain person I used to know.
How's
Who's
that?
second?
Is that linked to Sonic?
Yeah. Huh?
Phil, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm relating him to someone that I used to know.
And who's someone that you used to know?
His second name is Ryder.
I used to know.
Sam.
Yeah.
Is Phil alright?
I don't know.
I think
I-
Phil's it. Are you okay, Phil?
I've had a lot of cough lozenges today. They are medicated. I haven't used the recommended dosage, so it's it's slightly possible that it could be a little high. Yeah, just a little bit.
Phil, are you
I don't snort cough sweets.
He just breaks them up and swallows them.
Why are we
breaks
talking
up?
about lozenges?
I don't know. Phil, are you okay though? We talk about Sonic, and then you related it to cough lozenges.
That's even more confusing. Well, anyway,
But I think
long story cut short, the old Sonic looked shoddy. His hair looked kind of like deflated. He just looks stoned. He looks a little bit lanky. The new one, I'm looking at the new one now, and it looks more like
new
Sonic.
one's not a book yet.
Huh?
The new one's not a thing yet, is it?
They released
I can see the new image of Sonic now.
That's just a fan's portrayal, is what a fan thinks it should look like.
No, I'm actually pretty sure.
Oh, wait,
that-
actually. Oh, I think I know which one you mean. I think I found it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you see, the eyes are more like narrowed out. The way Sonic
Yeah.
actually looks on the cartoons.
I haven't seen anything on social media.
Do you remember Sonic Underground? That TV series. Sonic Underground.
Wow,
Chili
the
dogs.
old Sonic looked absolutely
Racket.
stupid. When you compare the two and you look at him, you just think, wow, that was a real botched job, wasn't it? They just, like, it's the kind of thing where you get given an assignment in university, you get given like 2 months to do it, and you come to the last week and you think, oh, I should have started, and you think, nah, I'll go out tonight. And then the next day, then you start. That's what they've done here. They've literally left it till the last minute, and then they've been right. Who's got a nephew about yay high? Maybe he wants to be in a movie. Should we just dress him up and see what happens? And they've done that, and that's how they've created Sonic.
Have we really just let Phil just waffle on there?
Yeah. I was trying to see where he
I
was
feel
going
like
with
it's
that.
on a massive rant, Phil. Like, are you alright? I feel like
No, I just genuinely feel like that's what they've done.
Stop getting
It's like-
angry!
No, I'm
Stop
not
getting angry, Phil!
No, Sam, you get angry about movies.
Sam,
I
you're
just
getting angry now over Phil.
Yeah, innit?
Phil! Stop getting angry.
wow. Yeah, but it is a bit of a.
Don't rise to his level. Don't
So I
rise to
think-
his level.
I swear I won't, Dave. I'll be the better man here.
So I think altogether, we all conclude that the new design was terrible.
It was
Yeah,
pretty
okay.
terrible.
That's actually put me off from
I
actually.
found the best design for Sonic. I'm gonna now put it in the chat.
I'm really good at this. Sorry
Yeah.
for anyone.
It's
Any,
All right, I'm gonna put
audio
mine in.
listeners.
Guys, I've got one for you. You might also enjoy this. If I just
that's
go
on
on
the
to
internet.
my Screenshot 31 and bang. Bang. I don't know whether you can see that. Can you see that?
Oh, it's loading.
Look on the right. Look
That's
on the right.
Snorlock. That's Snorlax.
That looks so sad. What's happened to Snorlax?
Apparently that's
It's a kitten.
that's what.
Phil, did you just think that was? Did you think that was Sonic?
Oh! all right, guys, you've got to see this. Just before we end this subject because we haven't got long.
Phil.
Yeah.
What? What? You're not listening to anyone.
Oh my god.
Right, check that one out on the right.
Oh god, here we go, Phil again.
You'll like that one.
It's not very good for the audio listeners.
Yeah, it's
So-
really.
Okay, sorry guys,
I'll
sorry.
sum it up for anyone's listening. Phil's just sent us a picture of himself. So
Oh, burn.
there we go.
All right, but only when I wake up in the morning. Like I look that bad when I wake
Why
up.
is it look like the one oh my god, it is with Steve Buscemi. Oh, I didn't
Oh, you
read.
took a picture.
Tantalized by the eyes. It's Steve Buscemi's eyes on Sonic the Hedgehog. That is really weird.
It's whose eyes?
Steve Buscemi.
I don't even know what that is, but it looks so weird. Yeah.
Wow, Phil. Wow. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so
Before we're distracted.
yeah, like
I have a picture.
Oh no, we don't do pictures.
no.
It's a
Oh, God.
podcast.
yeah, we do. Oh,
Yeah,
wait, you're
we
just
can
quoting
put them
Sam.
on. We can put them on the video on YouTube.
We quote.
Some
we
of
just
them we
quoted.
can't.
Oh yeah, some we definitely can't put.
Do Dave's.
The one yeah, we can't put that one on.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be censored.
This is the Nicolas Cage version of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right.
God.
Anyway,
Go on, Dave.
what I was about to say was, oh god, I've got to look at it now.
Oh, it's fucking...
Yeah, I'm definitely putting that on the. Don't worry, if audio listeners, I'm going to try and put some pictures up.
It's like a mix between those people from the Grinch or the Grinch. Is it the Grinch? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Grinch, and like a beaver.
There's Nicolas Cage.
It's James and Nicolas Cage.
That makes me want to cry. Oh, it's fucking... That's special, that love.
Anyway, we should move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you could make any game, what would you make? Like any franchise.
At this moment in time, Sonic the Hedgehog, 100%.
There's plenty out there.
Personally,
Yeah. Personally.
only if it was perfected there. Dragon Ball Z. I would love to see a good version.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Of
what, Dragon
fight?
Good live, because Dragon Ball Z, there was Dragon Ball's Evolution that was released, wasn't there? And it was.
Oh, you want like a proper
I want a live action one, yeah, but good.
like game. Like
Yeah,
what
not film.
game?
Game.
Oh, if you said any franchise, okay.
From, like you can take it. From
Zelda would be a good
it's still
Netflix
game.
series.
Huh?
Game.
Zelda would be a good Netflix series.
We're talking about game.
No. What game would you? Wow, are you? Oh,
Yes, I am. What?
We're talking about what game would you like to be made?
to make happen,
Yeah.
make it from anything.
Right, so who goes first? Sam, do you want to go first? You still need to think.
Let's see if he can recover himself.
Yeah, I think he's throwing himself.
Yeah, throw myself.
Phil, go on. What
Okay,
Game, what game would you like to see?
Okay, so can I choose a retake on an existing game, like a
Yes,
new?
You can change.
Okay.
Things, you can make them better, make them worse.
Yeah.
So and it could be coming out, but it's not really confirmed. But what I would, it's a little bit different again. What I'd like to see is a massive open world Harry Potter universe game, whereby it's like a massive multiplayer online as well. You get assorted into houses, you go through school, you get qualifications, you go into different job roles, and you battle one another across a massive universe. I'd love that.
So you're a big Harry Potter fan?
Yeah, massive. Yeah, 100%.
I got one. A Lord of the Rings Bethesda game.
Yeah, so Skyrim, Lord of the Rings,
I
yes,
think, like, I think
yes.
I like all the landmarks and everything. I would do anything if I could explore Helm's. Sorry, not Helm's Deep. Oh my god! If I could explore Khazad Doom, I'd be so happy.
You hear
I
that?
preferred The Hobbit.
You hear that, Peter Jackson? He'll explore you if you just said yes.
He is a bit of a freak like that, but he will do it. He'll
Yeah,
do
but I
it.
concur. I think Bethesda's
No,
Lord
mate,
of the
it'd be
Rings game.
such a good game.
would
It would
be
be like
amazing.
it would be like the best thing they ever did. If they didn't fuck it up, it'd be the best thing they ever did.
Oh yeah.
Like there's
Well, there's a
like
big
no
chance of fuck up though, isn't there?
Oh yeah, if they fuck it up, that's it. That's it. They gotta stick to the source material and like just be perfect with it.
Like I played Lord of the Rings Online, and I spent most of the time going around places I've heard of, and it's just going around the map, looking at these different places, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. But then I went on it after like 4 or 5 years later, and they hadn't updated, so the graphics were still really crappy graphics, and it was just like I couldn't play it. It just didn't update it, so they don't. I think Lord of the Rings Online is still going, and I think they're still putting out like mods and
Is it actually?
yeah, I think so. I think more mods have come out and more add-ons have come out, but the graphics just look the same.
Yeah.
That really puts me off.
I do feel like if they were to make a Bethesda game, it'd have to be based off Peter Jackson's vision.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because we've already got the visual look of what the world looks like.
Exactly. So I mean, so if I was, so I've seen what Helm's Deep looks like in Peter Jackson's films. If they were to recreate that for a game, I'd be like, it doesn't look right.
Yeah, I assume the only difference is depending on the timeline when the game would be.
I think it would either be pre or post.
Yeah, because
It'd never
Helm's
never
Deep's
be
got a hole in the
the
wall
film.
now.
Yeah,
Spoiler.
from a 2001 film. Is it 2001? 2002.
True.
2002.
Two. Fellowship was 1. 2000 was 2, and Return of the King was 03. So, if we give Phil a chance to say why he wanted the Harry Potter game, really, did we? Just
Oh yeah, Phil. Why would you
Phil.
want the Harry Potter game?
yeah.
I just think it'd be like incredibly cool to explore the universe. I guess it's a you know when the games came out for the movies, I loved like all the games, but in particular the second, fifth, and sixth because they had that sort of free roam aspect to them where you could explore different parts of the castle and like do little side quests and different things like that. With gaming and the way it's advanced over the past decade, I just think that you could. There's so much more you could add to that now that it would make like an incredible game. And I'm pretty sure there's like still what a good 20% of the planet that are still pretty much die-hard Harry Potter fans 10 years on. So yeah, I think it'd be pretty sick.
How about like a real-time VR experience?
Of what?
Nah, no.
He shot
Nah.
that down, didn't he?
Nah,
He did
nah.
not like
Yeah,
that.
No.
No. I believe what he said.
Yeah, you're not getting any percentage of
Hey
his
Phil, why
company.
don't you want to do a VR experience of Harry Potter?
I think VR needs about 10 years to be at its pinnacle. If it takes off, I think it still needs like a lot of work. I wouldn't want it to be more about VR than actually being about Harry Potter. I'd want it to be a Harry Potter experience, not a look we've got VR. I was gonna say VAR then. We've got like a VR experience for Harry Potter. It'd be like, nah, just give us the fucking game.
What if it was like to the same standards of Ready Player One?
Well,
Whoa,
yeah, then,
that'll
but
take literally years.
yeah, exactly. That's what I
Say
mean.
like 10 years, maybe like 15, 20 years, maybe.
Yeah, but then, mate, I'm gonna be in my 40s. I don't want to wait till I'm in my 40s to get a Harry Potter game. I want one now.
Yeah.
Right? I'm
Sounds like
impatient.
you want to demand it, Phil.
I do. If there was a petition that I could
You
sign,
should make the petition.
I think I will, Dave. I think I will.
You should do it, Phil. You should do it.
All right. You've buzzed me on, Dave. I'm
You
pretty
know what,
buzzed
Phil?
right now.
I'm Mr. Motivator, and I'm motivated you.
I don't sound it because I've got a cold, but I'm fairly fucking buzzed. I
Yeah.
said fucking to emphasize that.
Ooh. Swear.
Oh yeah, I swear.
You big man.
So I like both your ideas, but I think my one is it takes me back to childhood. I want the Pokemon games, but every single map. So like,
In what?
so you can start. No, but it don't have to be game or game. It could be Switch. So basically, so Pokemon Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond, Pearl, all those games in one game. So you can choose. It could be an open world, like Pokemon Go-ish, but you can fight
Right.
real life trainers because they're going around the world too. But you get to choose where you start, and so you've got a sort of restart at each place. If you know what I mean. So if you go to start off saying Kanto, you choose between Charizard, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and then when you complete Kanto, you go to Johto if you wanted, or you go wherever you want, and then you have to start again with one of the
So you
starters
kind of
there.
like prestige kind of thing.
You can in battles. Well, actually, I don't know
Right.
about battles. Maybe like player battles, but not in gyms. You've got to sort of redo it. Maybe.
Yeah, you got to redo the gyms, but like you said, like you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get you.
But the only thing is, which they would have to like increase the level cap
Oh,
huge potentially, or they might get away with it if they just did the whole. If you come to this new area, you've just got to start from scratch. You still got the other Pokemon, but you can't use them in gym battles or training battles. I don't know.
What would be cool is if they have one Pokemon storyline with all the maps, and you go through all of the different events that happened in the movies as well.
Yeah, so like basically follow Ash.
Yeah, I would love to go to that island, Mewtwo's island. I would love to go to that mansion where Entei is with all the unknown in Pokemon 3
Yeah.
movie. I'd love to relive those events, but in game mode. I think it'd be
Well, you can't, Sam. They don't want you there. They've never wanted you there.
Lugia and the legendary birds. That'd be sick.
Yeah, but I just feel like it'd be such a. I say it might be such a fun game, but I just love
You
to
could,
play the whole thing, but having a big open world with. I don't have to be like incredible graphics. If it's just was it Go Pikachu, Switch? I'll be fine
Yeah.
with that because that's what I've grown up with Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what I've done with it.
So
Yeah.
I don't see why
could
they should
also-
change that.
You can make it so that you have the same Pokemon and use the divisions kind of like weapon system. So like when you're in the like story mode, your weapons are like less damage, but when you go inside the multiplayer PvP zone, your like weapons get like multiplied by like 10. So
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they're really powerful. So you can do that with your Pokemon. So when you do the storyline, going into gyms, your
They'd be
Pokemon
nerfed
go
down.
they'll be nerfed down, and then when you go out into PvP, they get nerfed up.
I get you.
Yeah, see, it could work, Stevie.
So I think it'll be. I don't think they'll ever make it.
No,
But
that'll be really
I'll
sick.
behind it if it is. But I think they mainly won't make it because it stops those other games being sold.
Yeah, but like, if they don't bring out any new ones, then they don't need to.
But
They're running out of ideas, so really, they should take on your idea.
trademark,
It's
guys.
like look at FIFA, look at Call of Duty, look at Battlefield. The way Battlefield, they're all becoming really repetitive.
Well,
and getting
Battlefield's probably gone up more than. Well,
Yeah, but I
FIFA's
think
just always repetitive
Battlefield
because you can't really
5
change
like-
it.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do with it. It's
Yeah,
just
nothing
like
you do with FIFA, but like look at Call of Duty. You went from being about like in history to then modern warfare to then future warfare. It's like, come on, bro. No one cares.
To
Run,
wall
like,
climb.
Live in history. It's Call of Duty, not fucking Call of Space.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So yeah, I think Pokemon should change their ways. and
Yeah,
do
but
something.
if Pokemon's watching this, I want to be part of this.
This
So,
was your idea.
yeah, my name's Chris.
I mean,
Please.
they do need new ideas. They brought out a Pokemon that looked like a bin liner
And an ice cream cone.
and an ice cream cone. Load of rubbish.
You know what they should do a new one of? Star
What?
Wars: The Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh.
They should like just
They're
Like,
bringing out
remastered.
a new game. Oh, we did. We
Yeah, Star Wars Jedi Fallen, but it's a single player only.
Oh, that's even better though. I think.
Yeah, it's good because that means it's all like story based. But
Yeah.
if it's shit story, then we're fucked. But if we get another Knights of the Old Republic, like just start anew, make it all
Yeah.
fresh, and
Yeah.
it'll be fucking amazing. That'll be really good.
Have you ever played Star Wars Online?
Played what?
Star Wars Online.
No, I didn't even know it was a thing.
Oh no,
anymore.
it's actually the graphics are actually good and it's actually quite
Really?
fun. Yeah, you can choose to be a Jedi, Sith, trooper,
Mandalorian.
a bounty hunter. Yeah, so you can do
That's
anything.
cool.
It's free, but obviously there's add-ons like every game.
Could I be a? I forgot what it's called, but a Jar Jar.
No,
Oh.
why would you want to be with a Gungan?
Because Jar Jar Binks was the ultimate Sith
God,
Lord.
no.
So I'm not going to this.
Oh, come
No.
off it.
I'm a firm believer in that.
It's not official canon.
Dave, can you
It was
change the
meant
topic
to be.
before we cut?
It was meant
Yeah,
to be.
let's talk about normal Star Wars, not fucking Sam's like fancy like gay
Conspiracy
sex.
feelings.
It's Jar Jar
Have some
Binks
respect.
becoming the Sith Lord would be better than what Rian Johnson did.
Have some respect, Sam. Peter.
No,
Peter
wasn't.
Rian
Oh.
Johnson's the bloody Last Jedi was shy.
You only say that, Sam, because you relate mostly to Jar Jar Binks.
yeah, he's got you there. But yeah. So Star Wars 9 trailer came out. What do we think?
Star Wars watch what?
Star Wars 9,
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
the new trailer.
Yeah,
Looks good.
I love the backflip. You know,
I think-
I'll make it more dramatic. I wait for it to get really close. Then I do a backflip. Imagine if she didn't tie a shoelace.
I
Mine
feel
just
like
failed it completely and just like got splattered on his windscreen. He was like, oh my god, and then he got PTSD from that and then killed himself.
Yeah, he just inhaled too much dust.
couldn't live with it.
I feel like the Last Jedi came out. Disney and Kennedy turned around and realized how shit the Last Jedi was. So they literally saw a piece of glass and said, "In case of emergency, break glass," and then it's the Emperor underneath.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I think about that.
Mm.
I feel like
Literally.
the running recurring theme for Star Wars in particular is people don't die.
No, they don't.
Freaking
No,
Darth
yeah.
Maul's alive. Well, even though he got chopped in half,
Yeah,
got
but,
mechanical
you know,
legs. Spoiler for anyone who watched Clone Wars.
He turned into a
them-
mechanical
Them
spider.
rebels. Yeah, but he was still OP as anything.
mhm.
But yeah, I'm not sure if it is Darth Sidious as in coming back, or is it just a flashback or whatever. I don't know.
I think
I
it's
don't know
kind
what I
of
think about it.
obvious.
'Cause he-
Why would he put him on a flashback, though? I don't know whether that's really, like,
I
something that you
just-
do on a trailer.
Because I just don't know.
I
how,
think it's in there.
I just don't know how he survived because he got thrown into freaking. Was it like a funnel in the Death Star, and then the Death Star blew up?
Star Wars, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's how you answer it. Star Wars.
Yeah, boy.
But still,
Star Wars.
I'm disappointed. I've always backed Finn. He's been the one Jedi. He's been the person I was like, I want him to be a Jedi.
Same, I didn't want Ray to.
I wanted Finn to be the Jedi, but it's not looking good for my boy Finn.
No, it's not.
That casino scene is awful.
Which one in the first one?
No, and then
Second.
In the second?
when Finn gets into a random fling with an Asian chick, and they go to that casino, and then they rescue some animals, and it's weird.
Hmm.
Except I did like Benicio del Toro's character; he was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was great. Sneezy little. Well, basically, like a lot of characters I've seen him play. Same sort of
Yeah.
person.
He does, yes, he does.
Like the Collector.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god, yeah, it was good. But I'm excited on the whole for Star Wars.
Yeah.
I've always loved Star Wars. I was even though the new trilogy, or so to say, the 1, 2, 3, a lot of people hated them. I enjoyed it.
My favourite one was Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith was amazing. But I think
That's-
the one I watched the most was Phantom Menace. Because I remember my friends go around to friends and watched it every time I went over, playing Pod Racer on the Xbox.
Yeah.
What's the really old? Was it GameCube game where you're all Jedi's and you're fighting like different arenas? Oh, I can't.
Ooh,
Do you,
I did play that, but it wasn't
I
mine.
don't remember.
do you
played
remember what I mean? It wasn't like
yeah,
online,
it
but
was like a massive it was like a massive like brawl, wasn't it?
yeah, but you
Yeah.
could have like a few players. It was 4 players, but I just remember playing that, and that was just the pinnacle of when I really was obsessed with Star Wars.
Ooh, what's everyone's favourite Star Wars movie then, and why?
Of all, including like the spin-offs. So, like,
Ooh,
Rogue
we
One and
include
Solo.
spin-off.
Yeah, including
Nah, nah, like the spin-offs, they're not part of like they're not proper. I don't know. I don't think we should count them.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Okay,
I
so
think Phantom Menace was actually my favourite, you know. Despite what people say about it, I think Phantom Menace was my favourite.
I think it's because
45 minutes of pod racing, yeah.
oh no, the pod racing was cool. Shaboba. No, I want to say the best bit of that whole film is when one of the pod races was in in the cave. He turned around, he turned forward, and went, and he just hit the thing, and oh no, was it? And he just smashed into the thing and blew up. That's one of my favourite. When the mechanical one-eye thing went through the engine of the thing and went, woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why is Phantom Menace your favourite, Phil?
I've got to be honest with you, right? It was the first time I watched it was only about 7, 8. And it's just Darth Maul these days, got this dead serious face, and he whips out a double lightsaber. I was just like, oh my fucking god, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And he starts doing all these spinning tricks with it. I was like, I'm joining the circus. No, genuinely though, that was
you could be the freak
that
show.
was just amazing when he was doing that. I was
I've
like,
gotta
yeah,
admit,
this
Darth Maul's one of my favourite Sith character.
Yeah,
he
he's
is pretty
so
badass.
bad ass.
His backstory, well, his fan-made backstory is
Oh,
pretty cool.
Oh, that was good though. That was I
Where he's having a trial, isn't he?
yeah.
With his 2 brothers,
That's pretty.
and then Darth Sidious runs a trial for him and his 2 brothers, and they have to kill each other. I think that's really cool.
Did you see the fan made one where he was on a so-called planet and loads of Jedi landed the planet? He just basically killed about 5 or 6 of them.
Jesus.
I think so.
It's really good, really good. I suggest you go to watch it.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch it. I think I've. My favourite is Revenge of the Sith, and I genuinely believe that the fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan is the best cinematic battle in history. I think it's amazing.
What,
Like, a one-on-one duel, basically. Not a battle, a one-on-one duel.
What would you like if you could make a personal like award for that scene? What would that personal award be called?
Best on-screen duel.
And like, what would the award be called?
Don't know.
Like, you got the Oscars, you got the BAFTAs. What would yours be called?
What? The Sam Award.
Oh, you're so big-headed, you are.
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
The Sam Award.
I'm not gonna call
Yeah.
my award
So,
the Chris
we're gonna
Award.
put in the vault that Revenge of the Sith, the cinematic fight scene is just an absolute jewel.
So imagine that. There's always
Yeah.
one.
We're gonna keep that right. You know what? We're gonna have a little section. Like, hopefully we'll try and get like a little 5 section where Sam will pick out a thing in a film and he will put it into the vault of the Sam.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's gonna call it the Sammys. The Sammys.
Oh no!
Sammys
No.
this film win. It won 4 Sammys.
Because I absolutely loved that, like, in detail reason to why he loved the Revenge of the Sith. Like I felt it from his heart. I just felt it.
Well, I've
Like
been
he
impressed with
honestly
release
felt
as well.
that.
In each podcast we do, I'm going to pick out one really, really impressive thing and put it in the vault.
Yeah, but it has to be relevant to the conversation. We can't be talking about shooting games. Next minute you go like, you know what I'm going to put in the vault? Titanic.
Yeah, obviously. So, like, from this podcast, I'm going to put in the fight scene between Anakin and Obi-Wan.
You've got to remember these, by the way.
Okay, I'll do that.
Well done, Sam. You've got your own little 5-minute segment. I
Yeah,
think Phil's like not in the mood because he wishes he had a 10-minute segment, but he doesn't even have anything.
So, Sam, it's going to be called the Sammies.
He already gets enough from the government.
We're
the
gonna,
Sammy.
it's gonna be the award with your face on.
We'll call it the Sam Awards.
The Sammies, I like the Sammies.
And the Sammys is like the nickname in it.
Yeah,
It's Academy Awards, not the Oscars.
exactly. Yeah, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, you notice we
I just-
derailed Sam before he got into a passionate rant about it.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. He's like once you like disagree with him once, it's just like that's it, game over.
Yeah.
Like
So,
end up.
so Phil said Phantom Menace. Sam said Revenge of the Sith. I'm going to say Revenge of the Sith 2.
Yeah.
I just loved that film.
Oh, it's
The
so
fight
good.
scenes, the battle scenes, just the whole war. 'Cause it's practically a war, wasn't it? Constant fighting, constant deaths.
I believe, like, so Lucasfilm now, ran by Kathleen Kennedy, they didn't like the choreography in the prequel trilogy.
Really?
Yeah, like apparently they thought it was too much. Like they wanted to go back to its roots. So you know how Obi-Wan fought Darth Vader in Episode 4.
Yeah.
So
So
really,
Phil-
really tame fighting.
Yeah. So the Force Awakens, they kind of wanted to go back to the roots and do that kind of fighting, but I disagreed with that. I think that the choreography was absolutely amazing, and it makes sense because the Jedi are based off Shaolin monks.
Yeah. So they will be doing little jumps and flips.
They will be doing flips and stuff, yeah, and they will be doing really fast-paced movements. They're not samurais. They would like like Obi-Wan versus Vader was more samurai fighting, more kendo fighting, whereas in the prequel trilogy it's more Shaolin monk with bow staffs, basically.
Fair enough.
A lot better.
My favourite Star Wars film would be Return of the Jedi,
Ah,
Episode 6. I love it. It's just there's so much that happens in it. There's so much tension. There's like plotting and like so much. Like when Darth Vader decides to become good again, it's just like, oh what?
Or you found out it's a half egg.
Well, yeah, but you get fucked up in the face. But it's still watching your son getting electrocuted by like your Emperor, Lord, Savior, apparently. And he's like, nah, this is my son. You're killing my son. So he kills him. I thought that was really nice.
I'm surprised no one here has said Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, apparently that's
Oh
going to
yeah,
be
that
my
was
favourite.
yeah, Hoth.
But I think that's only because of Hoth. Why do they even call it Hoth? It's so cold.
What were they called? Jabbers? Not jabbers. Jammers.
What?
The Yeti things. I knew the name, but I can't remember the name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not that much of a fan.
So what are you typing in?
Sorry, I'm currently amending my CV whilst I'm doing a chat.
You're very loud about it. Are you
Sorry.
gonna put in the chat on your CV that you do podcasts?
Ooh,
Um,
and then
okay.
the podcast in the CV. Ooh, yeah, do that.
Can we
Basically,
write your
CV
CV?
advert.
no.
Can be
No,
a
no,
percent
no,
where
no,
we
no.
Write your CV.
Spectacularly retarded. Still does work.
Do our fans not don't matter to you, Phil?
They matter very much. What also matters is me getting paid. Sorry, fans.
We all know where your
Loyalties lie.
loyalty resides.
Yep, they lie with me.
You know when we have
With
a staff
with
night
myself.
out, you're not coming.
Aww. Aww.
You can watch from the window. Well, Sam gets fed lobster through a straw.
You can't do this to me.
Oh, I want some crab sticks right now.
Right, so
So
What?
what?
Crab sticks are wild now.
Why?
yeah,
Why is crab sticks involved now?
Because CB mentioned lobster, and crab sticks are nice.
Give it that. Crab sticks are nice.
They are. Really nice. Oh, I want
Anyone
some.
looking forward to any games? New games coming up?
Yeah, actually, the new Elder Scrolls Online, not Elder Scrolls Online. I think it's just Elder Scrolls. But there's a new game coming out on June 4th.
yeah.
It actually looks pretty good.
This June? No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure it is, Sam.
Nah, it's only just been announced.
No, no.
It was announced at E3.
Yeah, last year. E3 is almost here. It's like next month.
I'll tell you when it comes out. No.
They wouldn't release it a year after announcement, would they?
No.
Exactly, yes. I don't think it's out in June.
Maybe.
No. There would be so much more hype if it.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. I can tell you now when it actually comes out.
Has the date even been confirmed?
I don't think there's.
You can buy it now. Put it that way. I mean,
Yeah, but you can
usually.
buy any game now. It just saves you money.
Right, I need to find out when it actually comes out. It's release date. Come on. June 10th. There you go.
What?
Yeah, June
Would
10th.
not.
No, Phil.
The
that's
Elder
what
Sc-
was mentioned.
Oh shit! Yeah, so it was.
Wow, Phil.
I've seen the trailers for it though.
Yeah, there's a trailer been out. Doesn't mean it's not gonna fucking come out.
It was just a landscape bloody thing. Showing the
Oh,
landscape off, and that was it.
jeez! Don't burn your nuts off. I'm just, saying that it looks good. That's all.
But yeah, the landscape looks good.
It does look very good.
Phil, well done. You really committed there.
Thank you.
Well, it's something. It's a game to look forward to.
But it does look very, very good.
What was that? Sorry?
It's a game to look forward to. It's not out yet. But it's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is
Not necessarily.
definitely.
If fitted the criteria, we can say that. The graphics look absolutely sick. I don't know whether this is an online game though. I'm kind of hoping that it is.
It's not. It's not.
Fuck.
So it's
Sorry.
Skyrim.
I'm looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII remake.
That's also just so long away in the pipeline. I know they said there's going to be more this summer, but oh my god, I've been waiting.
What is it?
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's
Final Fantasy VII, Phil, as we said last time, is probably in the top 5 most famous games of all time.
And yes, I don't play it.
I think I would say in the top 5 most famous games is Final Fantasy VII, Ocarina of Time, and GoldenEye.
Fair. Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
I would like to say so.
Well, Phil did say his favourite game ever was the Barn Simulator or something like that,
did.
didn't he?
Oh yeah, that is a fantastic game. Wow, is all I'm
If you
saying.
want to ride a cow in the field and milk one. Barn
Yeah,
Simulator. But I think
we don't need Final Fantasy VII's like theme.
Victory theme.
Yeah, victory theme.
And it's most Final Fantasy actually.
Is it?
Yeah, it's in 15. It's in 8 and 9. It's not in 10. But yeah, some loads.
Not in 12.
It's in 15. It's in 15.
Was it 12?
It's on 15. Okay. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII remake is going to be incredible when it eventually.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, I just hope that The gameplay footage has been released. But I prefer it to be turn-based. I don't care what anyone says. Not the classic.
Like, why though? Why?
It's just so much better.
Why don't
It's,
you just play the remastered version then?
it's Final Fantasy.
Yeah, but why would you want a remake to still have it as the same?
Yeah, it's true.
Like there's
I
remastered,
just want
like
no,
2 or
because
3 times.
it's 3D and really good.
Yeah, but that's the point of the remake. They changed it.
Mm.
They remade it.
It's a match modern times.
Yeah. What about you, Phoebe?
Borderlands 3.
Ooh. Yeah, I played the first one. I really loved the first one, but then I never got into it anymore. Like that was me.
I got on with I really got on with the first one. I played that.
Oh,
I think I completed it.
Yeah,
I like the whole co-op campaign sort of thing. Oh, it wasn't even a campaign, but do missions with a friend. Me and Tom played, I think, Borderlands 2 hell of a lot. I remember just going through different choices of guns, with like you got the corrosion guns, and
no, mate, that game was just like
it was just. And
It was
I
just
just loved how the graphics were. It was a bit.
it's yeah. I like it. It's just very creative, isn't it? It's probably just like
Yeah.
go to town, shoot 'em up.
It's quite
come
bright,
back.
isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell you what game I'd like to see come back.
Go on.
I remember Modern Warfare 2, and I can honestly say
They
it was
brought
the
out-
last Call of Duty game that I enjoyed.
No, it wasn't.
Phil,
Sorry, Call of Duty 4.
didn't they bring Modern Warfare?
Yeah. Didn't
Remastered?
Modern Warfare 2 got remastered?
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
god, I'm buying it. My life has just been changed forever.
I don't wait. No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was.
Call of Duty
I think that was the first one. Pretty sure they remastered the
Oh
first,
no,
but not the
yeah,
second.
they have confirmed it.
Well, so they did a remastered, or they've done a remastered.
No, they're doing a remastered.
Hey!
Call of Duty 4 is better.
No, mate. Modern Warfare 2 for me was the boy.
Call of Duty 4 has the best solo mission.
I think.
You're
Oh.
the best solo mission.
All gillied up was the best mission of all time.
That's nice that you've had an opinion.
All gillied up was the sniper mission. It was well good.
That's great.
Shut up, Phil.
I liked Medal of Honor. Stand by it.
Ooh, Medal of Honor was good.
Medal of Honor, the first few games, like European Assault, Rising Sun, were probably my favourite of all the. Okay, I can hear my voice.
I think someone's echoing.
How can I?
Phil,
I don't think it's me.
who's Sam? It's not you.
What?
It's you.
What is?
Yeah, it's Sam. It's you.
I'm echoing on yours.
Who's echoing?
Me.
You dirty dog.
I was echoing through yours. I'm still echoing.
How? How is it me?
What do you mean? How is it you? We know it's you.
I'm echoing.
Yes.
You was through mine. I was like, what?
So when I speak, I'm coming through on yours as well.
That's interesting.
Well, I'm not now. Well, what was I saying until I got rudely interrupted by Sam's echo?
Oh God.
Oh yeah,
Medal of Honor.
Yeah, Medal of Honor. The first 3 Medal of Honors, so like European Assault, Rising Sun, and I think
right.
something else.
Absolute game.
I think it was European Assault. Yeah, D-Day bit. That was amazing.
No, Medal of Honor was pretty. I think Medal of Honor was more like. I felt like it was more true to like history. If you know what I mean, a little bit. Because Call of Duty, I kind of feel like their first 3 with like the history was all right, but it was more like you're in the war, like in Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, like you had those. I remember playing as a kid, and you had like the Japs jumping out of the fucking trees, and you're like, oh fuck, that shit scary.
Yeah.
Didn't like that.
But,
Tell you what, it was a
That's
really
what-
good game.
Mm,
Great Escape.
Great Escape.
It was a really old role-playing game. You have to relive the escaping a World War II concentration.
did you always get caught?
It was really good. You'd be in the little tent where you'd be held, and you'd have to dig a little hole, dig out of the tent, and then sneak around all the barracks through the There's a big castle where it's based. You have to sneak past loads of Nazis. Oh, it's fun. It's great.
How old is this game?
Really old, I think. I think it's like early 2000.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay, that's quite old.
That's pretty old.
So,
Yeah.
You know what though? I'm really looking forward to Halo Infinite. It looks really good.
Halo.
Yeah, the Infinite looks really, really good. I kind of fell out with Halo, like after Reach. Like I played.
Halo Reach.
Mate, Halo Reach was the boy. But,
Yeah.
like, after that, it was just like Halo 4 and Halo 5. I haven't even played 5 yet, but Halo 4 wasn't that good. But Halo Infinite looks really, really good.
I never got into Halo games. I think the only time I got into Halo game was I think I did a co-op campaign with you, Dave, and Tom.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one
I
it
think
was.
we did like the first mission and then that was it.
Yeah, I think because I just remember one certain moment where we were in a cave, you and Tom were getting fired at, and I decided to reverse it like a JCB sort of thing in front of you, and I was just doing the whole beep, beep, beep. I just remember Tom was crying. When Tom goes laughing fits, he starts crying, and then he just stands. His character just stands there and just dies. But I just remember playing that. I played a few missions. I was meaning to do Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yeah,
Out,
yeah, I've got that. I
it
want
was
to do.
on-
Should we do it? We should do. We'll start that, boy. We'll
yeah,
start
because
that.
it was EA Access. And I just remember going
Oh yeah, I want to get on that.
well,
I want to get on.
you've
I
got
want to get
PS.
in on a Switch game of Halo 3.
Yeah, but you're
We've got to do all of them. We're gonna do all of them.
Halo 3 is the best 360 game in my opinion.
Yeah, Halo 3 is the best Halo game ever.
It's the best Xbox 360 game, I think. I think it was great. I think it was fantastic. Really good storyline. Really fun. Even co-op, co-op was quite fun. As in multiplayer, online.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, going around the deserts and going on a big scorpion. I think it was. Halo 3 is so good. I did be games where I'd complete it in one day, like proper graft it.
Did you have no
That's
friends?
What?
Did you have any friends?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
I did it with someone. I played. I completed it in like one day. With
Added that person to it then.
Charlie Roberts.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, good old Charlie.
Yeah, I completed with him in one day.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'll let you off.
Yeah.
Phil, are you done with your CV?
Yes.
Finally.
So weird.
Howdy. How's it going, mate?
Alright, kids. Alright, I'm just here talking to me mate Gary over there.
Mate, Gary?
Yeah, me mate Gary. Yep.
Anyone looking into any other games?
Any other games to talk about? Any other games? Well, there's that new Star Wars game that you've just talked about.
No,
There's the new Harry Potter game that I'm hoping is a hit. There's Elder Scrolls, which I got really, really, really excited about because I thought it was coming out in a month. Turns out I'm an idiot.
Wow.
It's not new, but recently my missus got a Nintendo Switch and she's got the Zelda game for it. I took one look at it. I was like, I really need to Switch.
I got a Switch the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty awesome.
yeah, they do look
What
pretty
games did you
sick.
get, Sam?
Pardon?
What games did you get?
I got Zelda at the moment.
Well,
Breath of the Wild, obviously.
Should have got Smash Bros. Bro. Smash Bros.
Oh no, I told you, remember Zelda.
Yeah, to be fair, Zelda is pretty PC. I want to get the Zelda as well.
Oh, it's a massive game. But is this still the biggest map?
what did you say, Sam? You cut out then.
Isn't it the big? Is it? Oh, did I? I said, isn't it? Is this still the biggest map, ever?
What, Zelda?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
No.
I know when it came out, it was.
No. Don't think so.
No,
Uh,
I think,
I didn't even know if it was the biggest game.
or it could.
no, it had something.
It was, yeah, it definitely was. Red Dead might beat it.
I always thought like the Zelda maps are quite barren. Or the old
Yeah,
game.
like no, like Zelda's not on top, nowhere near the top one though.
What?
It's nowhere near the top.
It was
Yeah,
when it
even
came out.
Even Fuel. Nah, Fuel's been out for a very long
Oh yeah,
time.
fuel's huge.
Fuel is
It
huge.
takes you like an hour or so to get from one side of the map to the other. Actually, more than an hour and so, probably 2 or more.
What?
Yeah, it's that big, Sam.
Is this
Yeah.
a PC game?
No, it's
No.
Xbox.
It's like on Xbox.
What's it called?
Fuel.
Fuel.
I'll have to take a look at that.
You owe me a Coke.
Are you a
Actually, what was that game that came out and it was a massive flop where the map was infinite and you could just keep discovering
No Man's
planets?
Sky.
Yeah, but that's got better.
Is that technically the biggest map because it's more or less
Yeah.
infinite?
Yeah.
Basically, and it's not. I don't think it was infinite. It just seems like it's infinite. And also, they fixed the multiplayer issue, so now you can actually play with your friends.
Yeah, I've heard it's good now.
Yeah, because you
Okay.
couldn't find your friends. I think that was the biggest problem, wasn't it? You couldn't find each other to explore planet. You had to basically hop from planet to planet.
Yeah.
Which was the biggest. Like, I was really looking forward to that game. I didn't buy it. So
Mm.
obviously I wasn't looking forward to it too much. But,
I was looking forward to
but
it.
I still wanted to play it.
Oh, I still want to play.
I just don't think it's going to happen. Well, I still want to play it. It's still on my wish list on Steam. But I've got a few games on my wish list on Steam. I've got like the Ark expansion, 2 Ark expansions. I think a Total War game. And some other games. Basically, it's what I bought Isle the other day, so the wish list got smaller and smaller.
Do you like Isle?
Yeah, I get to be a dinosaur, don't I? So it's quite
Yeah.
cool. It's just a big map with very little food, so you die before you get to grow.
Yo,
But yeah, so I think
It always
everybody
happens.
else's. That's everybody's. What games we're looking forward to. Dave, was there
Yes.
another topic?
No.
I feel like there was something else I was gonna talk about, but I forgot. So yeah, that's brilliant. Okay,
Thanks for that, Phil.
no worries,
Great.
no worries.
You know what? You've really turned up tonight. Proud of you, mate.
Thank you, mate. Thank
Spent
you.
half of it doing your CV.
Hey, you know what? I think we inspired.
Oh, that's it. I'm gonna reply for It's
Fuck.
called the Paris Program Training and Production for Channel 4. Basically, they're giving disabled people jobs. I'm applying for it.
Doing what?
Oh, Phil, you got to milk it. You've
I
got
don't
to
know.
milk it.
Well, I am
Like,
intending on
oh,
fully milking
No, I
it.
haven't got that bad of cerebral palsy, but I just feel like people judge me just because I can walk.
I'm like,
The reason why I got a bit of podge is because I'm too embarrassed to go out and walk because I can't walk. It looks weird. So people
See,
judge me.
I'm not disabled enough for the disabled people, but I'm not able enough for the able people, and it just leaves me in this horrible rut.
You should do it like the Green Book. If I'm not black enough and I'm not white enough, proper like go all out in the rain. Oh, Phil, we should do it. We should get
Totally.
you doing it like proper go all passion. It's like if I'm not disabled enough and I'm not able enough, then what am I?
Oh my god, this reminds me of the whole thing with Jeremy Kyle.
With what?
Have you heard of what happened with Jeremy Kyle recently?
Oh yeah.
No.
They did a show and they did a lie detector on some guy, and a week later he committed suicide. So
Whoa.
the show's
It's
obviously not
been
been
cancelled.
aired. Yeah, but loads of MPs and a lot of people have called it to be cancelled full stop, which I agree because I think it's just
I
absolute trash
agree.
TV.
It's just trashy. Once we found out about his fucking money problem, how could you let him go
He's
back?
minted from that.
It is.
He is minted from that. Like, how could you let him go back and fucking thingy?
Because that lie detector basically put that man on the edge, and now the guy's committed suicide. So Right. The show should be cancelled.
To be fair, Jeremy Kyle needs some new ideas because, like, it's all he does. He took it to the US, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's not. Look at him. He's just an arsehole. He's like a small, scrawny guy. He gives it all because he's got like 5 bodyguards the size of the mountain.
Yeah, not only that, right? He's a hypocrite, Jeremy Kyle, because he basically has a massive pop of people for all their addictions, right? Which one? You are not helping anybody with their addiction by having a pop at them, right? Nobody ever fixed
Yeah, he
anything
does
by
something
doing
good.
that.
He does give them the option to go to rehab, though.
Yeah, he does at the end, but not before he has his fun with them.
I know,
It's like,
yeah, he does proper go on a rant, though. It pisses me off as well.
yeah, it's very vindictive. But then second to that, he's a hypocrite. He's a fucking addict. He's a massive gambling addict. You know, at his peak, he could spend over 700 quid a day on the horse racing. And you know, to match, right? He says nowadays, I've come over my addiction and I'm not an addict anymore. But he owns horses and still goes to all the races. So I was like, you're lying, mate. You had to go at everybody about their addictions when you had the more, like, one of the more crippling addictions out of all of them anyway, because it is a very crippling addiction. But not only that, you've then gone on to say, I've overcome my addiction, but you're still right in the middle of where your addiction is. So he's a massive hypocrite. Massive.
Yeah, he is. Kind of good thing he's going then, isn't it, Phil?
Well, where's he going? Is he leaving the Jeremy Kyle show?
Oh, it's
Well,
looks like it's going to be cancelled.
Did you not hear the conversation before
Yeah, were you not
your
paying
massive
attention?
rant?
Sorry, I'm high off like cough medicine right now, and I'm dropping in and out of conversations. You're gonna have to forgive me for this
Mate,
one.
Literally dropping in and out.
Yeah, literally.
This is a podcast, Phil.
Like, as soon as someone starts talking, like, for more than 30 seconds, Phil's gone again. So I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
that's true.
Phil, shut up. Right. Hopefully he's gone. So is that everything?
I think that was all the topic.
Yeah. No one got anything interesting apart from Phil and Jeremy Kyle.
Oh,
Nope.
don't get him started again.
No.
Ah, good. All right then. We'll see you next week.
I'm ready for bed.
Good.
Okay.
Something never